This is my third restoration video for my 2000 Insight, and the topic of this video is going to be restoring the wheels. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm kind of going to do a quick job on camera, but I'll go back and do it a little more thorough. But these wheels, I was going to paint them professionally. I was going to have them painted, and then thought, well, I'll just do it myself for cheap. And then the more I got working with my polisher, I realized I could get them looking pretty good on my own. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. These are the two before wheels, and they're not in bad shape. I'm not talking about restoration from curb rash or that sort of thing. What I am talking about, though, is if you look at the plastic cap, there's a lot of grit. And then if you look at the metal part, it's dull. So option one is painting these, sanding and painting. Option two is just buffing them with my little mini buffer. And I found that I was able to get these looking really good just by buffing them. Look at that spider. Where are you going? So I'm going to show you what I did. And again, I'm going to do a quick version. Probably going to go back and do them again, but this is a before wheel. And then these are the two that I have done. And these are the after wheels. And you can see it's quite a difference. So how did I achieve that? And not only is the metal better, but the plastic cap is better. And that's a day later, by the way. And I could get these better. I noticed if you look real close, there's areas where it could be better, but you see the shine continues from the cap all the way onto the metal with these two, whereas with the other, it does not. So those are the after, and this is the before. Big difference. So how did I do that? Very easily, actually. And I'll link in the video description, I'll link this little buffer that I use. But here's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to do part of this wheel. What I'm using is, this fits in any drill or rotary tool. And it's this piece, this little snake. Basically it fits in here, and then it allows you to buff. So it's like a little mini micro buffer, and I'll link this. It's this product and then Scratch X, which I won't link, but you can find this anywhere, Walmart, etc. So how am I doing this? Again, I'm going to do this quick. I'm just going to do half the wheel. The first thing you do is clean and degrease. I use Purple Power, and just clean the wheel real good, rinse it real good, dry it really good. Next thing I'm doing is I'm taking a little steel wool, and I'm just using this, and I actually did this off camera to save time, but I'm just taking the steel wool. Mine has a little bit of detergent in it, and I'm just going through all these areas here, just very gently, lightly, and getting any of the grime off that the Purple Power and scrubbing didn't get. Just working on some of that surface stuff, getting it as clean as I can. And again, I did this off camera a little bit, so I'm not gonna spend too much more time. But once that's done, I'll just spray it down with some Windex type product and just wipe it, get it clean and ready for the buffing. Okay. All right. And then this is really what does most of the work here. So your Scratch X, I'm just applying this to this little buffing pad. And this kit that I bought, it comes with a whole bunch of little different flavors. There's about 30 or 40 of these. So I just picked this particular one because it seems to be a little more aggressive than some of the softer ones that are like, more feathery. But Scratch X is a wonderful product. It seems to kind of work on a lot of different things. And I splattered it all over everything. That was an accident. Well, that's okay. Okay. So, just kind of wipe this off. Yuck. Didn't mean for that to happen, but oh well. So we'll use this, and it's going to make a little splatter, but that's okay. All right. So now the thing to do is just hit the wheels slowly. And it'll splatter some at first, especially since I splattered that stuff everywhere. But it'll be okay. So I'm just going to basically use this tool here to buff the whole thing. Just doing that so it doesn't splatter as much. And I am going to take these weights off and rotate my tires and balance them hopefully next week. So I'll hit that area again. I'm going to get weights that go on the inside. But what I learned from doing the other two wheels is just a very small section at a time. You can't be too fast with this or nothing happens. So just taking a real little area at a time. Getting all these crevices. Again, I'm doing a little quicker on camera just for the sake so this video doesn't take forever, because I could spend an hour on each wheel, but I'm just doing this kind of quick just to give you an idea of what the difference can be. Making a good mess here. All right, let's see how that looks. Again, that was a super quick job. I'm just being short here for the sake of this video, and I'm not editing, so let me wipe this off. Just hit it with some cleaner. Everything here. All right, and then I'm just going to go over it with this little pillowy type pad here. And again, these just Velcro. The attachment has Velcro, so you just Velcro off and Velcro on. I'm just going to use this to all right. So I'm going to go back and do this more, but you can definitely see a difference here. So what you can see here is a lot of this started to turn shiny like the other side. This is the before side, and this is the after side. So I'm going to go back. Obviously, you know, I've got some cloudiness still in here. I just need to spend a little time. But this is a great example right here, before, after. And so I need to go back and get in here and get here, and you know, some of this here that I could get better. But you can clearly see a difference between the non-buffed and the buffed side. And so I spent about, I don't know, 45 minutes on each of the wheels on the other side. And again, just to close the video, I'll show you the difference. So this is the before. This is the before wheel surface. And then with some time, this is the after. And those look almost new. I mean, from far away walking up on it, it really came out great. Hope that's helpful. I'm looking forward to finishing it up, but you can just see this side, the two that are done. It really looks great. And those are 21-year-old wheels. All right, this is number 3. I'll keep the videos coming. Got a lot more to do in this car. And leave me questions if you have them. Hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching. Peace.